We welcome you to Los Angeles. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Starting on the mound in this one, Shohei Ohtani. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
In for a strike, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Cut on and lifted in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Gavin Lux.
And now it's Gavin Lux.
Let's go, showtime.
That's outside. Ball one. Right through there for a strike. Tap foul at the plate. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Miguel Andujar stands in now, looks at that one inside. And that one sliced foul. Marte off of first with 2 away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. So 1 left for Cincinnati. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in L.A. and on the hill in this one, Hunter Green. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Bottom of the first. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1. Ball, that pitch is out.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Got him swinging.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Mookie Betts, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Turns and fires to Betts. Way inside.
Straighten him
1
up a
ball,
little
2
bit.
strikes the count.
That missed
2
by a
balls,
lot.
2
It's
strikes.
2-2. Stays alive. spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout.
Batting
Got a pitch to
third.
hit and just
First
couldn't get to it.
baseman,
I think that slider really
Freeman.
caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And here's Freddie Freeman. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning for Teoscar Hernandez.
Batting fourth. Right
Here's
fielder,
Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
On the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Dodgers, top of the second, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Elly De La Cruz. Ohtani back to work. That misses the zone. Ball one.
So here's a
Ball
fun
one,
note
no
on
strike.
Elly. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
But Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league. That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and
Batting sixth.
guys
First
to play
baseman,
was not going to help him
Spencer
out by
Steer.
swinging at something out of the zone.
Spencer Steer in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Nobody out. Runner at first. Strike three. Shohei gets the K.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Ball
And
two.
another ball. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Next pitch is outside.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Here's Jose Trevino. Slider right there. Trevino will handle the catching duties in this one in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2014. And a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Reds leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Now it's going to be Michael Conforto. And there's a foul ball. And now the 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now a chance for Andy Pajes. Swings and misses.
0-1's the count.
It's 0-1. Runner at first with no outs here. And that's outside. And that is ball one. Fought off foul. Swings over the splitter for strike three.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top.
Steer. There's one.
He's out.
The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. We'll move to the top half of the third inning.
Leading
Now it's the
off
second
for the
baseman,
Reds,
Matt
second
McClain.
baseman, Matt McClain.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Conforto sizes this one up, and there's one away. So the batting order turns over. Now here's the Reds' leadoff man, TJ Friedl. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and he breaks his bat. Hauls it in, 2 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep.
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Hesung Kim. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Ben Rortvedt now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Fouled off. He was late. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One out, base is empty. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
That one ripped way back there. Out of here. He'll touch them all. His 56th home run of the season, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. Marte brings it in for the third out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. New inning getting started. Digging in, Gavin Lux. That one the other way. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Miguel Andujar. He's 0 for 1. And that misses. And that's ball 1. And that one fouled off. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. And he chases a high fastball there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's downstairs and outside.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and
Up next
walked
for
the hitter.
Cincinnati,
Man, you got to
shortstop
challenge the guy with the
Ellie De La
fastball.
Cruz.
First and second, no outs. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Lux on second. Andujar on at first with nobody out. Line drive. And that's just foul. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball that low.
And it remains 2-2. Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Ohtani.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And now Spencer Steer. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 on, 1 out. Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's 1. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
And that is out of play.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab,
Now
and there's one
the
down.
right fielder.
And now Teoscar Hernandez grounded out his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And he chases that one. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with
Now
the
batting
fastball on the
left
previous
fielder,
pitch, it's going to be so
Michael
tough to recognize and adjust your
Conforto.
swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting.
And now the center fielder, Andy Pages.
Pages.
He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ground ball up the middle, and that squirts through. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Here comes Max Muncy. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. The pitch. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it.
0-1,
Crazy.
And that one
1-1.
upstairs, ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Andrew Abbott up and throwing for Terry Francona. Suter getting loose as well. In the air, left field, down the line. Andujar right there to make the grab. And that's the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. We go to the top of the 5th. In now for the Reds, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Ohtani back to work. That's a little bit low. Hayes measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. There's a strike.
2-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
And that's down, a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. So digging in, Matt McClain. There's a strike. To the left side, but it is well foul. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Trevino at first, one gone. Just missing there, and it's 2-2. Gets under it and pops it up. Freeman has a beat on it, and it's caught for the out. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Next to hit, TJ Friedl. That catches the corner. Late swing, foul to the left. Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far. So one left for Cincinnati. They trail it here 2-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here's the catcher, Ben Rortvedt.
Ben Rortvedt.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Back to the top of the line. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered here in this one. There's a swing and a drive. Friedl reaching back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Mookie now. 0 for 2 in this one. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. All set for the top of the 6th. And here is Noelvi Marte. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
That one inside. And now it's even 1. And here comes
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 51, Alex.
And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ballgame if you're not careful.
Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Gavin Lux, in there for strike 1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And down on strikes he goes, coming out of the bullpen throwing beans.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first two hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock.
Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. So they go quietly there. Heart of the order, 3-4. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 6th inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that one in the air center field. Friedel makes the grab, one down. Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
To the right side. And Hernandez is out. 2 down, base is empty. And here is Michael Conforto. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Tony Santillan appears to be getting loose. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Outside low. And the count 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that we go to the top of the 7th and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Elly De La Cruz. First offering and it just misses. Next offering is fouled back. There's the strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. Check swing, called strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Gonna count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he grounds one to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hernandez makes the catch, inning over. We're back in a new pitcher here. Here to start the bottom of the 7th, Brent Suter. This southpaw has been really good against left-handed hitters. That one ripped right center field. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
He was all over that one. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Muncy, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Strike 1.
Good late sink on that
1-1.
fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Pages leads off second with nobody out. This ball's chopped on the ground. Steer steps on the bag and one away in the bottom of the seventh. Now here is Hae-Sung Kim.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The shortstop takes the ball. And he hits a ground ball right side. Oh, what a stop. And they get the out.
Look at the big guy getting down and dirty, robbing what probably would have been a double if it gets by him. Love to see that because most times it's the shortstop or second baseman, but he wants to get in the mix a little bit as well.
That one to first. Steer tosses to the pitcher covering the bag, and that'll do it. No run.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound
Number
to start
60.
the eighth. Edgardo Henriquez.
Should be a good first
Yep, that
matchup
ball
for
went
him
out.
here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Nope, that's a ball.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Tracks it down for the out. One down. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain. That's in for a strike. Henriquez, a 6'4" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, and he works in a slider. The Dodgers holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're in the top of the eighth. Got him looking, and now two gone.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. Three-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Friedl stands in now and watches strike one. And it's even up.
That's inside.
Up the middle, Kim. Over to first. That's the third out. Reds go down quietly.
Pitching for Cincinnati.
Back now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Andrew Abbott.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their...
Swings here and blasts one left field. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Ohtani stands at second with no outs.
I got one ball, one
In the
strike.
dirt, but kept close. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Tony Santillan up and throwing for Terry Francona. Barlow getting cranked up as well. This one in the air. De La Cruz. And there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Here is Freddie Freeman. 1 for 3. That's towards center. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now batting.
So, man, aboard, Teoscar Hernandez. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And the batter now, Andy Pages. Out to short, De La Cruz. They take the force out, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Last chance coming up for the Reds. Back here in L.A., now the number 2 hitter, Noelvi Marte. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Next is the and I think Dave Roberts.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 66.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Marte on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. He's 2 outs away at the plate. Miguel Andujar right through there for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Missed with a changeup. 2 balls and a strike.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Betts on the move. They got it for out number 2.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
De La Cruz in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And
That's
ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Up and in, 2-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Scott is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Ball game.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.